So this here is the bed. It's a queen size bed. My camera doesn't have a real wide zoom, so I'm going to do the best I can here. Over there, as you can see, I have my my national parks map. We actually found an acrylic frame and then hung it up with command strips. I just love that. We had a regular frame before that, and it fell down and it broke. But anyway, yeah, this is our bed. That guy right there, that's remember the movie Every Which Way But Loose with Clint Eastwood? Well, that's the offspring from Clyde and his mate when they tore up the hotel. You remember that? Anyway, I have two lamps on each side because I love the ambience of lamps. I don't like overhead light. And up above, we have lots of storage. Actually, let me pause this video and then I'll go and open it up for you so you can see all the storage room. So this is your overhead cupboard space. As you can see, we store things like toilet paper and paper towel or cups and, you know, other things that we need, just extras. And then on each side of the bed there is a end table which opens up and you can just put lots of stuff in there. We have an inverter. If you see that little box over there behind the lamp, we had that installed when we bought the RV, and I really like it because we bought a solar panel, and me not knowing anything about it, I thought that was our end all to plug things in. Well, needless to say, as most of you probably know, you have to have an inverter as well as a solar panel. So that's kind of nice, so we can plug things in. We also bought a Jackery that we use like when we're dry camping and stuff, so we're able to charge our phones and computers and whatnot. All right, well, I'm going to move on and I'm going to show you the closet space now. So there's the closet space. Actually, the closet continues on into the bathroom, which I'll show you afterwards. That's where we store our towels, but this is where we put all of our clothes. There's three of us camping, me, my husband, and my son, and there we hang up all of our clothes there. It actually holds a lot of stuff. And even down below the bed, there's actually drawers that pull out, and I'll show you that in a minute here. So this is the storage underneath the bed. As you can see, there's ample room here. That's where we put all of our sheets and things like that. We store our fans there also, our little counter fans. And there's three drawers there, which is really nice. So that gives you more storage room. This here is the bathroom. There's your toilet. And there's a shower. Let me see if I can angle this camera around there a little bit so you can see it better. I apologize that I don't have the wide angle lens, but it really is a nice shower. It's almost like a tempered glass in there. Very nice. So this is the sink. It's got a cupboard under there. My husband actually he actually hooked up the toilet paper holder. It didn't come with one, which didn't make sense. I don't know why. That and the paper towel thing in the kitchen, I don't know why they couldn't have just added that. Nice paper towel holder, or I'm sorry, a nice hand towel holder right there, and then a place to put your toothbrushes and cups and things. Very nice medicine cabinet. I really like that. There's just lots of room to put your stuff. Very nice. There's actually on the top of there, I don't know if you noticed, but there's actually it indents, and you can actually put a blow dryer or put things right on top of the shelf too, so that's pretty nice. And then it's got a nice mirror, so that's really nice. And you also have like a skylight view on top of your shower. That's really nice. And there's, you know, vent. When we bought this, we actually replaced the shower head and the shower hose because it comes with a really cheap one. So we bought a better one, which gives you a lot of better water flow. We like it. And then we also put command hooks in there. If you can see, I have one right up there, and I usually hang a mirror because my husband shaves or my son shaves, so I have that. Then I also have one over there, my little powder puff, I guess. And we've also bought screens, which I really recommend you buying those. You can buy those at any RV place would have them. They're nice because it catches all the hair or things like that go down in the shower that could clog it up. So we have that in there, and also in the kitchen sinks. We bought a set of 3. We actually get into the bathroom 2 ways, through the bedroom or through this door. And then we also put a towel holder up there that holds 3 towels, which is really nice. And this is the living room. It comes with 2 recliners, which is really nice. It also vibrates, and then it's got the cup holders light up, but my husband disabled that because every time you moved or put your cup in the cup holders, the chairs would start vibrating, so he disabled that. We have been trying to hang things. As you can see, we have our Wolf plaque because our last name is Wolf, and we have our dream catcher, which is it's Indian. The Indians make it. It's a dream catcher. It's supposed to catch your dreams, I guess. So we have that hanging. We're trying to get personalization in there. There's a refrigerator. I'm going to actually show you a close-up of the refrigerator because it is pretty big and it does hold a lot. So this is the refrigerator, and there's also nice size pantry next to it. So I'm going to open that up so you can see inside the fridge. Now, as you can see, it does hold quite a bit. I mean, you could probably put at least 2 weeks worth of meat in that freezer if you wanted to. I always put my vegetables on the refrigerator, and then I just fill it plumb full of meat when we go on long trips. So yeah, it's a very nice refrigerator. We like it. It beats well, we started out with a tent, then we went to a very small pop-up, and then went to a larger pop-up, and then we just got this last year. I also want to mention that the refrigerator runs on propane or electric. So when you're traveling, you can turn the propane on and have it run out the propane to keep your food cold and stuff. I'm going to show you the pantry now. Alright, this is the pantry, and this is really nice because you can really put a lot of stuff in the pantry. Let me see if I can get this camera closer so I can hopefully kind of show you in it. I mean, the shelves are very deep and they're very tall. So yeah, so it's really a good size pantry. I like it. I usually put my canned goods in there, pickles, ketchup, and those type of things. The kitchen is pretty awesome. It has a stove and an oven. We don't use the stove that much in here because we also have an outside burner that it comes with. We have used the oven though. We've used it for french fries, tater tots, pizza. We've even made cupcakes in there, me and my grandkids. So yeah, so it's a pretty nice stove. I mean, I don't think I'd make a full-on roast or something like that, but it, it serves its purpose. And then up above, there's cupboards, lots of cupboard space up there too, and let me open those up so you can see it. So there's the cupboard. It really does hold a lot. I put all my Tupperware over there in the corner cupboard. There's a microwave. Here I'll put chips, bread, and all those kind of stuff. Let me see if I can get closer so you can actually see in there, but it really does hold a lot. So you're definitely not short on cupboard space, that is for sure. Okay, now we're going to move on over to the, I should open the stove. I'll open the oven and let you see what that looks like. There's a drawer below the stove, and that's where we store our pot holders, things like that. We also put the glass plate from the microwave in there because I heard someone say that they left theirs in the microwave, and when it was traveling, the microwave flew open and the glass shattered all over the floor. So that's why we take ours out and store it in there. And there's a drawer, it's lots of storage place. We put towels, and I guess we have sort of a junk drawer going on there. Silverware we put on top. Now the drawers aren't full size like they are in your house, so you will have to get a special silverware tray that you buy at a RV dealer, and we couldn't put our knives in there, so I had to buy an extra little pink plastic container in the back. But yeah, and I like it. I'm very happy with this RV. Now I'm going to actually move over and I'll show you under the sink, and I'll show you our table and the storage over there. So there's plenty of storage under the sink, you know, lots of room for things. I put my pots and pans down there. I don't usually, I know some people store some pots and pans and things in the oven. I don't, just because I'm afraid something will get broken there, or it'll break the door. So I don't really store anything in there. And this is the table and chairs, lots of storage. The one over there, that one is actually a drawer that pulls out, and you can open it that way, but you can't open that one from the outside. The one closest to our sink over here, that is actually a cupboard. So you open it up, and that has a slide out, so you can open it up and take things from the outside if you don't want to, you know, if you need to remove them that way. But it's not a drawer. All right, I'm actually going to show you how to take the table down now. Let me slide it out first. I'm going to pause it so I can do that. Okay, so I'm going to have my husband demonstrate how to take the table down.
Okay, you slide her out. I'll slide her out like that. And then there's a yellow clip here. You can use it, see here, to click. And then you just hold down and you just like that. Okay, like this. Here, now it's down.
There you go. Now it transforms into a bed.
Bed. You want to make it.
Awesome job.
You can put this.
Oh, show him the drawer there too, Brian. Show him the drawer there that pulls out, because I already showed him underneath, but that drawer pulls out.
Pulls out.
And you can't get to it from the outside on that one, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Show you the storage that's inside of there. So see, that's the storage you get on that side. Like I said, it's a cupboard that pulls out. So let me actually go and pull it out. So here is the other side of the bench, and like I said, let's do this. This opens up, but you know, you really can't take these out this way, so you have to do it this way or outside. You can see there's like a pass through there. But this is where we store our potable jugs. They're 5-gallon jugs each, so that gives us 15 gallons of water when we have to refill them, and we just take a wagon and go down to get it, because not all campsites come with water or even electric. So we're set up for a little bit of dry camping, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, so that's, my husband keeps his fishing poles in there, and his drinking hoses and things like that. So Brian's going to show how it transforms into a bed.
Yeah. Okay. See, they got Velcro strips in here. See them right here? Velcro strips.
Oh yeah, along the edge.
And there's some on here too, right here, to hold them in place. Okay, then you just have to go in there like this. Lift the table up.
Mm-hmm. Like might have to take the cushions off first.
Like that. And you don't need to take the cushions off.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Shows you what I know.
See, there you go.
There you go. And then the other two.
And put them in there like that. See, they got Velcro too on it. Really nice.
Awesome. So it's probably enough for enough room there for a small child, wouldn't you say? Maybe a 7, 8-year-old could probably sleep there.
Yeah.
And we, at first, when we thought we were going to use it, we actually bought one of those toppers that fit really nice. It's so comfortable, because just sleeping on that is not very comfortable. So you're going to want some kind of a topper if you have children sleeping in that area, you know, in this bed.
And actually, it's really nice to go back and put everything back in the shape of them, just in your table.
It's pretty simple.
Okay,
this is where the fireplace is. I don't know if you can see it that well in the video, but it only runs on electric. That does not run on LP, so if you're at a site which doesn't have electricity, then you won't be able to use it. But it is pretty, and it does look like a real fireplace. And then there's a little storage area we would put things. And there is the TV. There's actually storage behind the TV. I'm actually going to move this over there so you can see that. It's a 32-inch TV, by the way. There's a storage. It's pretty deep. We've got 3 chairs that we put back there, that we travel with, and so far it hasn't caused any damage or anything like that. So you do have a bit of storage back there. Now next to the couch, there's another closet, storage place, whatever you want to put in there. As you can see, I should show you this real quick too. There's lots of window room. I do like that. Lots of windows. Lots of light comes in, so it is pretty nice. I'll just do a whole pan through around the whole trailer, so at least you can kind of get a gist of things. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open the cupboards because I'm going to show you the storage area we have in there as well. And as you can see, it's pretty messy. I store it because my son, there's just not enough room for him to sleep in the bed, and he has 20, and eventually it'll just be me and my husband. So what we do is we have an air mattress that we blow up, and then we put that on the floor out here, and that's where he sleeps. So he's got a sleeping bag, his pillow in there, and his air mattress, and then other things I've stored. And on the top there, that's where I store all my camera equipment. So, well, let's go outside and look around. Okay, I want to show you the pass-through, which is humongous. I mean, you can put a lot of stuff in there. So let me see if I can get this camera close enough so you can actually see inside it. This is actually located under our bed. Okay, so this is the underpass. I don't know how much you can see. It's pretty sunny out here, so I can't even see what my camera is seeing, but it is pretty good size. Actually, I can show you from the other side too, because you can access this from both sides. Oh, I also forgot to mention that, well, actually I think I did mention it, but we have an outside refrigerator and like a cooktop. Let me actually open this. It has a cupboard where you can store things. I don't think you can see it from here. Let me see if I can move this over into the shade a little bit. That might give it a better. So there's a cupboard, and then we store a lot of our bug spray, things like that out here. And there's also a refrigerator. Now this doesn't have a freezer, it's just a refrigerator. And this one I don't think runs on propane. But there's a refrigerator, lots of room to put your pop, water, or whatever it is that you want to store. My husband put these tension bars in there. I don't know if you can see them. He put these tension bars in there because when we travel, usually the pops and things, as soon as you open the refrigerator, it's like an avalanche. So it's really nice. It really does keep them where they're supposed to be and not rolling all over the refrigerator. This is the other side of the pass-through. He puts a lot of his tubs in there and his, all of his hookups that he needs for the camper go in here. But it's a good size pass-through. Here's a view of the back side of the camper. As you can see, there's a wardrobe slide out. That's the smaller one. And the one over there is where the recliners, where it slides out. On the other side of the camper, I should have explained that too. That was a slide out for the dining area. So that's pretty much it. That's the gist of our 2707 2020 ROCKWOOD Ultra Lite. One thing to consider when you're buying an RV is that a lot of your national parks, if that's what you want to do, don't allow RVs, many of them, not all of them, but a lot of them don't allow RVs bigger than 40 feet in length. And we were almost going to buy a bigger one, and then the salesperson told us that. He said, if that's what you want to do, you won't be able to camp in them. And we like it because they're very cheap, they're reasonable, and not to mention they're beautiful. My husband just got it's called a Preferred Senior Pass, and it's $90 if you get it online. It's lifetime, and you get your rates are half price, whatever they cost at the national parks, any national, all of them. So that's great. We're going out west in a few weeks here, and just the Grand Tetons, Yellowstone, and if we decide to go up to Glacier, which is in Montana, that right there is going to pay for the card just by going to those 3. And there's other perks, I do believe. You can look it up online on the National Parks website. But anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you found some of this information helpful. I will leave some links and a little bit of a description down below. So anyway, thanks for watching.